I mean,
You know we
I don't
talk
want
that
to
stick
match
talk, that
those-
stick
I'll match
talk. What
those
the
here.
fuck is cash?
What up?
What up?
What's going on, Phil?
What's going
J
on?
Mac? What the fuck? Is that a
What do
Chevy
you do
emblem
with
in your
the
background
bow
there?
tie scum?
I know.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward, huh? This is what happens when
What's up with that?
the wifey says don't take work home, and here I am taking work home. So this is my buddy Danny's car. You guys might have seen it on my YouTube. We do a lot of no prep, and he has a set of our AFCOs on it. Well, I should say now he's doing a lot of no prep. He liked the radial stuff. He wanted to go fast on the front side. Now he said, now let's take it back to the streets. So we just revalved the rear AFCOs. We just did a tire swap back on the Mickey Thompson stiff wall slicks. And we got these long johns by AFCO. So there are other options. Guys say, oh, AFCO doesn't make long travel. You're full of shit because it's right here, right in front of your face. Just valve these bad boys, did a spring swap, and I'm going to put them on this car and go test it out and see what happens.
So you guys are taking that, what, front side you said, or are you taking it back side?
We're going to start doing backside and a lot more puddle and go street stuff.
Okay.
There's just more action with it. It's starting to pick up. Now it's time of the season where like hat races are popping up, grudge races are popping off. He wants to be ready Sunday. He's got a guy he wants to grudge race. So I said, all right, give me the car for the week. I'm going to flash a tune in it, dial in some more suspension stuff, and go take it, make some rips, see what it does. And if it's all good and passes my quality standard, he's ready to go. So we just got to figure out. He has IAT issues, of course, supercharged LSs, ZR1s, ZL1s, CTSVs. IAT is your killer. And this thing, literally by the 8th mile, is eating up a bag of ice and starting to pull timing because of IAT. So we're going to have to figure something out for that, which I got a whole nitrous kit sitting here if we really need to figure something out.
That'll do her.
Absolutely.
Well,
So
there's the man there.
There he is.
Mr.
McCoy.
Mike McCoy. Can you hear us, buddy?
Yeah, I hear you now. I got one.
Oh. Can barely hear you.
Oh, how's this?
Oh, that's better. Well, that's way better. Awesome. Right on. Thanks for joining us, Mike. Yeah. You see, it's still a little bit iffy, the mic there. I think it's just too far away from you.
Oh, here, how's this? Is that better?
Yeah, that's a bit better. The closer to you there.
Over here, what about that?
It's still a little echoey.
Just a little bit.
What?
Yeah. This damn technology stuff. I was having issues too when I got going.
You're always
Always something.
Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I got
always
better
issues.
at this and you got worse at this, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
All right, every dog has his day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we got the real McCoy here, Mr. Michael McCoy, the top dog in stick shift backside racing.
No, far from it.
Mike's a super humble guy, but probably have a room now to keep all your trophies for all the no preps you've won in the past couple of years.
I wouldn't say that.
The audio is a little iffy still.
Oh, well. I'll try that then. I'll turn this mic around here. The mic.
That's still a little messy. Damn technology. Well, what is it? Just a little mic that you got there, or is it the phone?
No, it's a speaker that my.
Oh, it seems to be working a little bit there.
Oh, is that better? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to get better the closer you got it to you.
Okay, how's that?
Oh, that's better. Definitely hear there.
Far away from it.
So yeah, we wanted to get you on here, Mike, because you've had a lot of success over the past couple of years with all the no prep stuff, stick shift stuff. Been in a lot of the winner circles, so I know when I first got into the stick shift no prep stuff, my first trip to the U.S. was actually dig or die. I think that was 3 years ago now, and I can remember showing up there and I drew Chris what's Chris's last name there with the Fox body? Chris Cook. Chris Cook. Yeah. So I know at that time, it was funny because I drew him first round. I think Spooled Media, he put up a reel that, like between me drawing and going to first round, they put up a reel Chris Cook and basically said the baddest stick shift car in North America. So I got to line up beside Chris my first outing at Dig or Die, and it definitely didn't go in my favor, that's for sure. So I don't, killer car. I haven't talked to Chris in a while, so I'm not too sure what he's up to. But I know pretty much since then, that's when I really started seeing your face in the car in the no prep stick shift scene. Like, I don't know, were you doing no prep, prior to a couple of years ago, or was that just kind of new for you?
No, we've been doing most of it for a while. We've done, we've run small tire, we run cruise free, radial, big tire. If they had a class we could get in it.
Okay, so you were doing some. Actually, now that I think back, when I did race you, I think it was the following year at Dig or Die, you were running two cars. You had your stick shift car, and you were also running a nitrous car at that time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not a nitrous car, but was it True Street? I think you were running, or was it a nitrous class?
It was cruise free. I'm gonna have to walk inside because the rain's getting too much.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I'll have to come back on here just in a minute. It's cold.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
All right.
Let Jay disappear there.
I'm still here.
Oh, there he is.
Already got one side done.
I can't
Oh,
believe
he's
he's
putting
a
the shocks on.
shove-tard.
You can't believe he's a what?
He's a shove-tard.
Yeah, I know.
That's fucked up, man. That's really fucked up. You know what? You know what's really sad? Sad part is
Who's in here?
we got pieces of old white just sitting over there. It looks like a fucking junkyard. Like I parted her out.
Are you in your garage right now?
Unfortunately, yeah, the ghetto garage.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you do with your parachute linkage?
Oh, that shit's all sold, man.
Fuck!
Don't need it for no 11-second pro mod. No, sorry, it's a daily driver. I mean,
What's going on, Anthony?
It's a paperweight, actually. Hey, Two Valve Racing's in the house. What's up, Brendan?
No. We got Colin here, Old Crow, big car show guy now.
Hell yeah!
Actually, I haven't even been to a car show this year. I went to Krispy Kreme on the weekend, so I drove down to Toronto, took it for a bit of a tour. But yeah, this year I haven't done much with the car. I guess
Was that on the Hoosiers?
No, that's on the Nittos on the street.
I was gonna say, you're fucking wild, if that's the case.
What's wrong with driving with Hoosiers down the street?
Yeah, I've been there. They just wear too fast.
Don't tell me you got little balls, Phil.
No, I drove my car on ET Drags. It's like a car meet like 20 miles away once, and they were doing construction on this bridge, and like the car caught like a groove, and it was eye-opening experience. So never again.
Yeah, that's I've been there. I've done that. If anybody on here is from Chicago, Illinois area, and you've driven down I-80 with bigs and littles on, you will hate your life. So I'm sure there's some people that can relate. I'm gonna go get this other
Mike's
side
back.
done.
Okay, is this better?
Yep, sounds all right now. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So you've been doing no prep obviously longer than the, did that stick car that you're running now, the real McCoy, was that an auto car before then, or was that like a kind of a new built stick shift car for you?
We run some tire, cruise free, radio class, anything we can get the car in. Only class we never tried to race was stick shift and hard tire.
Okay. The audio seems a little messy still. Can you hear all right, Phil?
Yeah.
You can? Oh, okay. I'm struggling to hear a bit on my side. Maybe it's mine. Maybe I gotta turn it up a little bit here.
How's that? Is that any better?
See?
I don't know. Like I said, I've never done that before.
Oh yeah, no worries. can hear us all right though?
Yeah, I can hear you all fine.
Yeah.
Would it be put it on the computer?
Yeah, mine's on the computer. That's how I'm doing mine.
Well, let me try
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, you can always go mess around and see if the computer works. But
Okay. I'll try to get back on this.
what are you up to, Phil?
Not much. Probably gonna delete my ABS tomorrow, and then take the evap system off the car, and then
Pro mod.
I don't know what else really. I thought about cutting the spare tire well out. I ain't gonna lie, but
No. Well, that's pro mod shit.
I'm still trying to keep AC on the car, so you know, for anyone that wants to say it's a pro mod, still gonna have that.
X275 car.
No. It's gonna have
Now-
the full factory frame rails and all that shit. It's not like I'm doing the two-wheeler front end or anything anymore, so I've kind of minimized everything. And then I think I have someone interested in buying the blower now. So once they do that, I can go get this tick face-plated T56.
Nice.
Automatic.
Yeah, I seen. Was that the guy that was on Alex's live? I was watching the replay today, and there was a guy
Yeah.
that said he was interested. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I was like, what's your social media? He's like, oh, just post in the Patreon. I'm on Patreon, and I posted in there. Crickets.
Oh
But-
shit.
I think he has to be like a burner account, or like that isn't his real name because his name is like Paul and then SACHS, which is like Sax. So it's like Paul Sax, but I think that's
Oh,
fucking.
Sounds sus.
Yeah. But maybe-
If not,
maybe
that
that's his real
sucks.
name.
That's
But if he's in here, please fucking respond. But okay.
If not, I found you another buyer for your blower. His first name's Mike, last name Hunt. I think he got you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good buddies with Paul Sachs.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
they're related.
And Drew or Andrew P. Wiener. Drew P. Wiener.
What up, Coyote Fury?
Okay, we're getting on Jay's train. We can't keep going with this.
I mean, I could keep
So-
going. You're playing in my ball field now.
So with that evap delete, like, do you just pull it all out, or is there anything you gotta do? Do you gotta block anything off, or?
Yeah, you pull it all out, and then you cap the one end. Basically, to my knowledge, that's what you do. And then I think a one-way checkout would be nice, but I need to make sure I have one in my inventory somewhere.
So what you're saying is you're tampering with emissions components?
No,
Yeah. No.
my fuel doesn't evaporate.
EPA. EPA.
I should pull mine off too. I was gonna pull it off when we were doing the fuel system, but I just didn't end up doing it. So it's
And
still
I
all
want
on
to
there.
trim the fucking rear diffuser so it looks good. Because I got all that bullshit on there, and then I don't have tailpipes anymore, so I should just trim it
true.
all up so it looks good.
So then, yeah, you just got you still got the openings for the pipes, and they're just not there then.
Yeah, and it looks dumb.
Yeah, it's pro mod, right? Fender exit. Are you doing fender exit shit?
Fucking pro mod.
Yeah, bumper exits.
Bill's the
man.
new 11-second pro mod.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
new
we got
11
donkey
second
balls in
ball.
the house. What's up, donkey?
Donkey
Maybe he's
ball.
related to Paul Sachs. Hey, donkey, you know anything about Paul Sachs?
Drew P. Waylo.
Then we got Jet Black
Hell yeah.
hanging out, and we've got Mike back. Let's see.
Let's see if this works any better.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, good.
There we go.
I like it.
Yeah, we're locked and loaded now. That's way better. Right on. All right, so
Turn it up a little more my end so I can hear you
Yeah.
guys better.
yeah, that's sweet. Beauty. All right, so I guess give us a little rundown on the real McCoy, the stick car. Like, what's the current setup on it?
I just small block forward and a Nitrous G101 and a diaphragm
G101,
clutch.
That's it. Not much to it. Pretty. What size is the motor?
This is 351 based.
351. Yeah.
Yeah.
What clutch is that? You said it's a diaphragm style.
Yeah, I'm not giving it all up.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay. Well, I didn't kind of pick your brain too much like the setup out, but that's interesting.
Hey, like
It's,
I said, you got to take me to dinner first, at least.
oh, okay.
I already like this guy.
So
And
did
you
you
were-
like
you
always
were-
like do like no prep racing, or did you like start with like track shit and then you just got bored of it, or you were always like a street racer, and like what made you like choose no prep?
To be honest with you, I think the front side stuff just got too fast, and it just give everybody an equal playing field at the time. I got my first Fox body, and we started going to the racetrack with it, stock 302, T5. 4 lug had a set of pony wheels on it. Just basic normal Fox body stuff, and it just got to be wanted to go a little faster, and it just evolved from there.
And then you still have 2 cars. Do you still have the other car that one you were running in the Nitrous class a few years back?
Oh yeah, I still got it. It's in the garage. We're waiting on a set of heads to get done right now, and it'll be back together. We're gonna have tailpipes on it, and all the
Nice.
stock interior in it. It's stock location suspension. It's not been mini tubbed. It's not getting mini tubbed. It don't have a tube front end. Nothing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna run just whatever we can with it. Drive it on the street, and run every class we can. That's normally how we like to do it.
Yeah. Double class it. Put all the pressure on yourself and swapping
Oh
cars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Last digger die, we broke 2 transmissions. We broke both transmissions we had. We run small tire. Broke the transmission. I think no. We run first round. We run small tire. We come back up for stick shift. Broke the transmission during the pass. Got it pulled to 4th gear and ended up just barely staying in front of the guy. Got it back to the trailer. We changed the transmission out and got back down to the starting line, and we was ready to go for second round of small tire. So,
And then it
And
let
then,
go again
we
in
run-
the finals.
yeah, we were on Virgil in the finals, and we broke the transmission again. He had trouble as well, but I guess he had
Yeah.
less trouble than me that time.
That's true. Yeah, I was watching the video. Looked like everyone was struggling.
Yeah, but he deserves to win.
Oh yeah.
He really does. I'm glad it was him. He deserves it.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, for sure. Now, in that street car that you got going on there, is that a 351? Is that in that as well,
Yeah.
like a small block Ford? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a small block Ford, 351
Yeah.
based.
Okay.
Like I said, it's gonna be a nitrous motor, and we're gonna run tailpipes out the back of it, and
Yeah.
rolling on some 4-lug drag lights.
Yeah. What transmission's in that car, Mike?
Power glide.
Power glide? Excuse me, yeah. And you're gonna keep going with the stick shift stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with the stick shift.
Okay. Because I heard a rumor that you were putting an auto in it. I didn't hear that from you though, so I wanted to
Yeah,
verify
well,
that with you.
I ended up acquiring a power glide, and I don't know, the thought crossed my mind to put it in and just quit with the stick shift racing and stuff like that. But because there's so much controversy over what car belongs in what class and things like that. So
Yeah, that's the tough thing with stick shift for some people is it's just the class. It's so wide open, right? Basically, no, what you've done is the way you should do it if you want to be competitive in the class. Realistically, it's small tire rules with a stick shift, right? And
yeah, I mean that's the way it's always been. It's been small tire
Yeah.
with H pattern.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's always been
Yeah.
the rules. It's never been, it's got to have heat and air conditioning and things like
Yeah.
that. If that was the case, then that's what we would do. We'd put heat and air conditioning in the car, and we still race it. But it really
Yeah.
wouldn't knock us out of it.
No, exactly.
I mean, if we go to a race that requires roll up down windows, we got doors just for that.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason why you're in the winner circle so much is hey, you're following the rules and you're just pushing it right to where it's got to be, right? To be there and to be getting
Yeah, I
those
mean that's
Ws.
that's the way we've always been. We just try to, change the car around, whatever we got to do to, fit a class or whatever,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it needs 2 seats in it. It's got 2 seats. Which we put 2 seats back in it not too long ago anyway, and put the rear seat delete back in the car and all that stuff. And cars always had carpet in it and dash, and which it ain't much of a dash, but it's still a dash. So
now, that thought of potentially putting the glide in that car, is there a reason that you would do that? Like, is it just because of how tough it is with the stick shift stuff, just breaking stuff all the time? Is that kind of the reason why you would consider putting a glide in it, or what would be your thoughts as to why you would make that switch potentially?
Well, like I said, just I guess all the controversy over the car being in the class, because we used to run small tire with the car. We run True Street, we used to run a lot of Midnight Madness races at KD a lot. The car had a power glide in it, and then we just, I don't know. I guess just listen to everyone else's opinions. I don't know. It just made me, kind of want to go back that way. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah. What do you think about the car counts?
I mean, it's good here and there. I mean, sometimes, but I mean, it sucks. I'd like to see some more cars in the class, obviously, but Virgil, he's come up with a rule set now. I mean, it's just so that way, maybe get some more cars in the stick shift class that, every car's got to push clutch pedal to change gears, so, maybe that'll bring some more cars out,
I always wonder, because they do, you see at some events, no prep events with the stick shift class, they do, you see some events, they do try to switch it up a bit to try to get more people to show up, but it's just, I don't know, it seems tough lately. I know the economy and all that is kind of one thing, but you see some of these front side races, like that one at Rockingham, that Garrett was at. What was that?
Streetcar bragging rights.
Streetcar bragging rights, yeah. Like, they get 50 cars to show up, 50 stick shift cars, right? And it's like, how can they get that in no prep?
But to be honest with you, I think a lot of guys are building their cars to run front side stuff. They don't want to go on the trash, and slow their car down.
Yeah.
To be able to get down, a real crappy backside or, a no prep surface or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'd have to ask. Go ahead, Pro Mod.
I said I do agree, because I've been hearing that a lot. A lot of guys coming to my shop, they're like, hang on, let me get over here to camera for a little bit. I mean, they've been saying a lot of the same thing. A lot of the guys that had cars set up for no prep racing or street racing, they're going over, they're putting 275 60s on it, pro brackets or, ET streets, and they're going front side, prep racing now, and they love the fly paper. Kind of crazy how much it's changing.
I think a good portion of it, like at least in my area, is like the new street racing laws and stuff. Like they're really trying to crack down on it here in Florida. So, it kind of forces you to the track. And then even then, we still have a low car count. Like the last stick shift shootout I did here was on 7 cars, but we had like inclement weather also. I think if we had better weather, it would have a higher car count. But fuck you, Ryan, by the way. I don't work at fucking Waffle House.
Oh. 5 cars at King of Columbus last weekend. I guess you were you out there, Mike, at King of Columbus?
Oh, I wasn't, no.
No. Yeah, I didn't see, because that was the one that Happy was flagging, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't even see any coverage actually from that, so I'm not too sure what stick cars were there.
I'm not sure either, to be honest with you.
I think Corey was out there, so he was probably filming, so maybe there'll be a video. Corey's usually pretty quick at dropping videos.
It might have been Danny from Neo Mustangs, because I think he lives in the Columbus area.
He's in Ohio. Danny, yeah. So yeah, maybe he was out there. Haven't seen much from that. And you know what? The interesting thing, because like I've got interest now in drag and drive stuff, and like the mod nats coming up. The one thing I do like about some of these stick shift events that are front side is that they have the break in between, right? So you've got, it kind of gets broken into two classes, right, based on what you run. But the unfortunate thing with no prep, backside, it's just how would you make that work, right? Because that's one thing I kind of sat back and thought, like, how could you have a setup sort of like that for backside no prep to try to bring more guys in, because it kind of gives you more, even if you're not the fastest, if you can kind of, if it gets split, maybe you end up with one of the quicker ones in that second half, right, to have an opportunity, because they got the outlaw on the street kind of things, right? So
I mean, if you saw like J Max's video recently that he posted, they had a fucking cash days with 7.0 index on the street. Pretty wild to me, but it's a.
I haven't watched it yet.
This car went out first round, and so did Mo. So my team did not do very well. We're working on it. I promise. But index racing, I still say it's gay. Sorry. We may do it, but I think it's gay. Well, they do it. I don't do it. They do it.
I've thought of it from time to time. I can't get with, playing those games and off the gas, on the brakes. Like,
run the car all out. You built the car to go fast. Go all out. If you don't want to go all out, then I don't know what to tell you. Put a fucking dial-in board on your car. Put a 350 small block in it and fucking play games. I don't know what to tell you.
That's all that's been popping up on my feed is these fucking bracket racers. How they just fucking like let go of the button, and then they have like a delay button that they press
Easy.
also.
Easy. You're gonna get roped into it. Easy.
I'm gonna get roped into it. Well, like no, that's all that's on my feed lately, and I don't know what it is. Like, because they just let go of it and then they just steer it. It's like, where's the fun?
Have you ever done any bracket stuff, Mike?
I haven't personally. My dad was a bracket racer. I didn't grow up. I lived in Monroe, Michigan until I was, 6 years old or something. I think every weekend that Milan was open, we was there. He bracket raced. That's what he done.
Oh shit. Okay.
Now I just feel like a dick.
So you were born up in Michigan?
Well, no, actually, I was born in Virginia. We moved to Michigan, but
okay.
Like I said, he bracket raced. He said that was, it didn't take money to bracket race. You didn't have to have a fast car to bracket race.
Yeah.
So that's what he done. He won a lot of trophies and won a lot of races. Bracket racing, but that's kind of what got me into the racing, anyways.
Okay, so it all started with your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so how soon did you start getting into the track racing stuff? Pretty much as soon as you're able to drive?
Yeah, probably before, to be honest with you.
Before, yeah.
Yeah. I think I still have it. First thing I ever got to drag race would have been my dad's. It's a '66 Chevy van. It looks like one of the Scooby Doo vans.
Yeah.
And, he had it since he was 16 years old. I guess it's just sentimental to him. He drag raced it all over. As crazy as that sounds, but that's what he done. What he loved to do. So that's what I got to make my first pass with at Bristol. We're only about 2 hours from Bristol, so it's kind of hook, line, and sinker from there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those vans over the years, especially back in the day. Some of those vans really got down.
Yeah, well, this one here, it had a 400 small block, 406, and a nice set of heads on it and stuff like that, and a turbo 400 and 12 bolt and things like that. So it run pretty good for what it was.
What did that thing run?
Well, I think the fastest that it would run, like I said, it's like trying to race a shoebox. So, you can just imagine. But I think it would run 1340s or something, and we'd drive it everywhere. So, and, pull up and put pump gas in it and continue going wherever we needed to go.
That's fast for a big brick like that.
Yeah, well, that's about what it looks like as a brick anyways.
Yeah.
The motor sets right beside of you anyways.
Yeah, in the doghouse there. Were you guys spraying that one?
Do what now?
Were you guys spraying that one? Was that one on nitrous?
No, it was just naturally aspirated.
NA? Okay.
No, yeah, he was a diehard Chevrolet fan.
Oh
Yeah.
man. What made you turn into a Ford guy then?
Well, that would probably be because of my wife. She liked Fords and stuff, and you know, I don't know. I always liked Fox bodies and stuff, but I went and found the first one and bought it, and you know, just like I said before, you know, just progressed from there. You know, into what it is now.
So how many years have you been playing with the Fox body chassis then?
16 years.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So,
yeah.
so you know that
Just a day or
chassis
two.
inside out. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that definitely helps with the program. Being that familiar with the chassis.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it helps, and plus, I like to help my buddies. You know, when I can or if I can.
Yeah. Now, do you own a shop or work in a shop?
Yeah, I have my own garage and stuff, and then
Yeah.
that's what I actually do for a living is mechanic work. Mechanic for a coal company here in eastern Kentucky. I you know keep up all their pickups and
Yeah.
things like that, or just whatever they got going on. It don't matter. You know if it's putting a motor in a truck or cutting grass, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, it gives you a little bit of mix of stuff, and I guess because I know some guys that are full time mechanics, they just have zero interest in wrenching on the weekends and evenings, and clearly that's not not an
how's it
issue for
going?
you.
No, but usually every evening we're in the garage working on mine. I mean, even if there's nothing to do, we still find stuff to do. Whether it's put it on the scales or, you know, move weight around or you know just, you know, try different things with weight and, you know, things like that. We're in the garage always doing something.
Yeah.
Whether it's flowing the, you know, fuel solenoid for the nitrous, what you know, just or fuel pressure regulators, just you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, we're always in the garage working on the car, trying to find ways to make things better.
Have you ever messed around with any other power outers
No.
with your vehicles other than nitrous? Always nitrous. Yeah.
Nope, just always nitrous.
Always nitrous. Jay would like that.
I love this man right now.
I love that.
Like if he wasn't married already, man, I'd be like, hey, here's a ring.
Here's- So what's the next event for you then? Is the real McCoy's a stick shift car all fixed back up? You got a fresh training in it, or you still?
Are we what now?
You got the transmission all fixed up in the car, ready for?
Oh yeah,
more recent,
my
or?
buddy at G Force, he always hooks me up with the stuff for transmission. You know, anytime I need anything, his name's Roby. So if any of you guys need anything from G Force, hit him up. Send me a message, whatever, and I can get you in contact with him. He's been super great to me. Don't have no
Yeah.
complaints, you know. But our next race it'll probably be Virgil's race here, not this weekend, but the following weekend. He's having a race at Rogersville, Tennessee. It's a front side deal, you know, water burnout only. You know, they bracket race there mostly, so you know it'll probably be a fairly fast surface anyway.
Now, do you got to make a lot of changes with the car going between backside and front side?
Yeah. Depending, I mean, well, like his race, we're going to race a few classes, so we'll have to change up. You know, I'd change doors. I'd put steel doors back on it, roll up down windows, and steel front end back on it, and you know, pull some weight out of it, and change some bar angles, and you know, things like that. That'll be about it.
Yeah, I guess that can get, when you start changing up the doors and pulling weight, adding weight and stuff, then yeah, I really guess focus on scaling the car and getting everything dialed for the surface and the weight and bias of the car.
Yeah, we like I said, we've kind of got it down to what we need to do for wherever we're going. So we already kind of know, we have a general idea on what we need to do. So
Yeah. Now, how do you keep track of everything? Do you keep it all up in your head, or do you write it all down? Like, how do you keep track of all this?
write it down.
Yeah, write it down.
Write it. Yeah, everything we do, we write it down. Whether it's tire pressure, shock settings, how we got the progressive set up, whatever. We write it all down. We've got a notebook. We keep everything wrote
Yeah.
down. Where we're at, we keep track of the temperature. Everything. So just try to stay on top of things.
It's got to be a big book with all the passes you've made.
I mean, we just get another one.
Yeah. No, I definitely need to keep track of all that stuff. Let's see if we got some questions here. What's your anti-squat set at?
I don't know right off.
I know some people don't even know that. You just mess around with the bars and the holes until you find that right sweet spot. I know with mine,
I know
I've
what it is, but I'm just
Yeah. Can't give up the secrets.
Hey, I had to work this hard for mine to do this. You know what I mean? I just can't give it up that easy.
Oh yeah.
So when you put
Unfortunately.
like the steel front end on and the steel doors, like obviously you have to balance the car. Like, is that like, adding more weight then kind of offset that weight that you added to the front end?
Does it what now?
So like, even though you're adding weight to the car, like with the steel doors and the steel like front end, like do you end up still putting more weight in the trunk to offset that weight that you put on the front end of the car, or you kind of just like take weight in other areas, or just leave it at that?
It'll depend on where we're going racing. If it's a backside, we've got weight set up ready to go in the car. If it's front side, we usually take and just move weight around. We'll take a lot of the weight out, and then we'll move it around different places in the car.
We got Marcus in the house. What's up, Marcus? Well, there's the real question. Which nitrous company?
Induction solution.
Oh. You still gonna
I'm
put
okay
a ring
with
on that,
this.
Jay?
I'm okay
Oh,
with
okay,
this.
okay.
I'm okay with it. It's good. It's good. I said there's two companies I like. It's NX and Induction Solutions. I'm good with it.
We love Pro Tree around here. Yes, we do. I think I see the comment. Looks like he has Corey has 2 videos out, so I'll have to take a look to see if he covered the stick shift class. So what's the next race for you then, Mike?
I beat Rogersville.
Oh yeah,
Tennessee,
true. You told us that. Sorry, yeah.
race.
Yeah.
Then we're going to come to that, what is it, Mags or something like that, maybe in Ohio. That sound
Magnolia.
right?
That'd be called.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magnolia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that another big stick shift one? I haven't seen. I assume that's probably part of Danny because I think Danny's got like a series.
Yeah,
or
Danny's
something
got a
like that.
point series going. I think he's actually got, I could be wrong. I think it said $1,000 on top for stick shift.
Oh, nice.
And then second place, maybe, don't quote me on it, but I think it might be 500 guaranteed to second place, maybe.
For the whole
You
series,
actually-
right?
I think it's just for that race there.
That race probably.
Oh wow.
I mean, if you've got a stick shift, you need to come and show some support.
I'm broken, so otherwise I would think about it, man.
Yeah, all of us, we're all having a little bit of a tough year here on the
I mean, we
Stick
could
Shift
probably
podcast.
Mickey Mouse the car together between the three of us.
I mean, I'm working on a Chevy. Can you say it's a fucking tough year?
Chris, you going to Grand Bend this weekend? I am not going to Grand Bend. There is actually 2 big stick shift races up here this weekend. One is at St. Thomas. It's Meisner's summer shootout, and actually Tony AV Boys, he'll be up here for that. Unfortunately, I will not be racing this weekend. There's some stuff I've got to deal with on Friday, so yeah. Unfortunately, I'm out this weekend. But I think I don't know. I haven't talked to Tony. I know we did mention to him that there was the Grand Bend race as well. Grand Bend is local up here. It's kind of they're doing that race. It's I guess you could call it a backside. They do it on the open lapping track. So I think they actually land planes there too. So that's a pretty cool event. Pretty difficult surface. Got to get Mike up to Canada.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be out of the question, I don't guess.
Yep.
As long as I get I'm sure my wife will be down for it 100%. Then I have to get, one of my right-hand guys, Wes, he always goes with me about anywhere we go. He's got Piney Creek Performance. He usually sells a lot of Ford stuff, Fox body stuff, any kind of Ford stuff, really.
Okay, so that's Wes's business.
Yes.
Piney Creek. Yeah.
Yeah, Piney Creek
That's all over
Performance.
you. Yeah. That's all over your car, and I think it's on Virgil's
Yeah.
car as well.
Yeah. Great guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes a long way. You definitely need some hands on deck when you do this no prep stuff. It's just
Oh,
not something
absolutely.
you can do on your not something you can do on your own. And I see it looks like you've got a solid team behind you, and your wife. I know she's super supportive and there for you all the time as well.
My wife is my biggest supporter.
Yeah.
I never made more changes to my car than when I did that no prep event, and I only did it one time. But I was out there day and night, getting data out on the street. And then when it came time for race day, I was still changing small things I wanted to tweak on the car.
Speaking of that, Phil, I got a little gift for you. I'm going to send your way because I think you'll need it. I got it right here with me. So I think I got a little something for you.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Damn!
What is that, Nitrous controller?
It's a AMS 1000. He's a turbo guy. I was never a turbo guy. I tried the turbo thing, but it's not my thing. So I'm going to donate this to a good cause.
Yeah, I got a boost leash for the car right now, but I might do the AMS 1000 because you can change stuff.
You'll like it a lot better. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, some sort of carburetor.
Something like that.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's the big Wisconsin stick shift challenge. This weekend. I don't know if Jay's going to be there, but I know Garrett's going to be there. So
I will be there. If you see me, just yell out, "Hey, asshole," or "Hey, piece of shit," and I'll be like, "What up?" So I'll be there.
I might look up plane tickets then, this evening after we're done with the show to come up there because it's either that or Marcus commented that he's going to the Popeye race, which is in Steele, Alabama. So I was going to
Come on, Phil. Come up with the boys, dude. If I got to pitch in on your plane ticket with my broke ass EBT card, I got
No. I ain't
Come
asking
on.
for all that.
Come on, I need you up here, buddy.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah, I
up there.
think-
And then there's a bunch of stick shift racers that are going to be there. A lot of people I know, and it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, there it is right there, right?
Yep, that's it. So
Yeah, I think
I
Garrett
got an appointment
Garrett
on
was
Friday
saying that
night.
he was loading up. Him and Heath were loading up real teal, I guess, tonight to get headed that way.
Yeah.
So that starts tomorrow.
Friday. Oh no, it does start tomorrow.
Oh shit, that's a long haul for Garrett. I guess they're probably gonna end up there Friday.
Yeah, it's like a 12-hour drive. Because my parents, they live up there, they drive up all the time. But if you're towing a trailer, man, dude, that's gonna be tough. Not fun.
Yeah, that's a haul. That's further north than I am, I think.
No, it's the same amount of north because it's just over the border.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and see they got that. So is it just stick shift races at this deal this weekend then?
That's the big event. I don't know what else they got going on, but that's the main highlight. And they're gonna have Jonathan Atkins, Joel Granis, Nick Coleman, a lot of the Billy Badass stick shift racers that you see at World Cup finals and stuff.
That'd be the outlaw guys.
Yeah, all the outlaw guys.
Yeah, but that's cool. They got split up into two. I guess a 32 car cap. So same deal, like I was talking about. I like how they do that.
Yeah, and they sold out the tech cars, so it's a full class for both street class and the outlaw class, or however many. They're going to split the class based on ET offline qualifying.
I gotta find Virgil's race on here and put it up.
Yeah, I wish Marcus was going to the big stick shift race up there in Wisconsin also, but the Popeye race, that's going to be really good for him also.
Where's that? So Marcus, thanks for the donation, man. Out in the shop working on green bean, trying to get ready for Popeye event, and found my rear main seal leaking. So let's reseal the engine tonight so I can test tomorrow. So where's that? I haven't heard of that one. The Popeye race. Where's that at?
So Popeye, he puts on like these garage events, and it's or Single Man Productions is in Steele, Alabama, which is northern Alabama still, but there's no stick shift class there. So he's racing auto cars or whatnot, or grudge racing. It should be pretty good because Marcus's targets down really well. Like that's why I'm kind of like torn in between like which one to go to. Like obviously it'd be easier to drive, 3-4 hours to Steele rather than fly up to Chicago. But like my parents are there, and then my brother can pick me up from the airport and then go straight to the track. So we can figure something out.
I think
4 minutes from his house, I guess. I thought it was further than that, but
let me see. Is this the event here you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I may try to talk my daughter into bringing her car to race in the 8.0 index.
Oh, your daughter's running the car.
Well, no, I might try to talk her into bringing her car to run in the 8.0 index. She's got a Fox body with the 5-speed as well. She's 17 years
nice.
old.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Because I think I've seen her in a couple pictures out supporting.
Oh yeah,
racing a couple times.
She's always down to go racing, And I asked her, I said, what kind of car do you want for your first car? She said, well, a Fox body. So found her a Fox body, and we done a bunch of work, primed it, and it's a 5-speed car. She took up with it, really easy. I guess it might just be in her blood.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. I'd love to hear it too, especially someone of that age rowing gears, because you don't hear of that too often. I know my buddy Rick, his daughter, I think she would probably be a similar age to your daughter. I think she's 16 or 17. She just got her license too, and he's had her out driving around the stick shift Fairmont. He's got a 4-door stick shift Fairmont that she's been touring around in and made some passes at the track last year. I don't know if she has this year, but super cool seeing a young person rowing gears like that, and a female on top of that.
Yeah.
So here's the stick shift, clutch assisted trans, clutch pedal must engage each shift. Oh, putting GoPros in each car.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's wild.
Well, how else would you police it, right? I guess that would be the way to police it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mind you can pretend.
Yeah, you could. I mean, there's no way to really police that, in my opinion. Because like, who knows what's really going on there? Like, the only thing you should focus on is just when you check and make sure it's an H pattern. That's really all you can do, in my opinion. But I don't run races, so.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
he's doing that to try to get maybe the car count up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because Mike, you still clutch in on every shift, right? With your car?
No.
No. Oh shit.
No.
But the thing is with a G101A is you can, right? Because I think that's what
You can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, it doesn't make not a bit of difference whether you push the clutch in or you don't push the clutch in.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as a face-plated T56.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's with his car, he has a G101 real teal, and he clutches in though. But I think that's something to do with the power management on the car.
Yeah.
I think Garrett was saying that he likes to clutch in, and I don't know, there's something about bringing it to the limiter and just slamming it into gear that I think maybe he said he didn't want to, or he wasn't comfortable.
Yeah,
but but I think that's like Leslie Jr. said, John Leslie Jr. too, right? To Jay when they were talking about that clutch in, it's like, well, I can clutch in, right? So technically for this with this race with the GoPro, Mike, with your car, you can clutch in. So
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
I mean,
technically
it
you're
doesn't
legal.
make no. Yeah,
Yeah, I got
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
but I'm forced.
So you don't have to go changing your transmission or anything for this race.
Oh.
You can run the 101A and just clutch
No.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I miss?
Working up a sweat there, Jay. We're just talking about the next race that Mike's going to, Virgil's race there. The no joke, no prep Cherokee Race Park, and they've got the stick shift class. You have to clutch in on the shift, so GoPros will be applied inside each car to police that.
That's
So we're
fucking
just
awesome.
talking about the G101A. Technically, you can clutch in, right? So that technically is legal as long as you're throwing the pedal.
Technically, but I mean, I don't know. There's a word I want to use, but can't use it. So I want this to get monetized.
What?
Sorry, John. I know John's watching this, but I'm sorry, buddy. I just
Well, Mike's got a G101A too.
what?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
Man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I just feel like a dick yet again. This is 2 times in a
I
night.
feel like
Fuck. So this, I drive an
That's
auto
it.
for the first time in my life. Not really the first time, but now I'm over here looking like a dick.
I just sent the Popeye Sailor Man race in the group chat if you want to pull it up, but it's like a little bit different. There's no stick shift class in there, so I don't know what class Marcus is going to run, or if Marcus is just going to grudge race and knock heads off of the school auto boys.
That'll be some funny shit.
Jay, you got some questions for Mike? You usually got some good questions.
I mean, man, where do I start? I don't know if you want to give away the information, but obviously, me being a nitrous addict myself, do you have a preferred bottle pressure that you see benefits more or less? I have said before I like to kind of run it a little bit on the higher pressure side, about 1,000, 1,050 usually. I feel like it hits a little harder, but I know like a couple other guys like usually 900, 950. It seems to stay more consistent that way. Where do you feel you like your nitrous pressure usually?
If we're running a good front side or something like that, we might leave on 1,000, and that'll be it. But like a backside or something, we usually try to stay around 950.
Okay. And
No,
now do you run one singular bottle, or do you have like a 2 bottle wide in the like a single line?
No, I got 2 bottles and 2 separate lines.
Okay. And do you feel like you have basically one bottle for one kit, or do you have like it's like supplementing for it?
No, I got 1 bottle for each kit.
Okay. Perfect. And then as far as bottle heater, what's your procedure to get the bottles hot? Are you doing the old school torch, or do you have like a pressure transducer on the bottle valve itself, like on the line, or how do you go about maintaining your bottle pressure?
Map gas.
I guess. I like that. Old school. No bottle baths or anything?
No.
See, so
The only bath they get is with a map gas torch.
so you can be competitive with a nitrous car without all the crazy stuff. So man, I hear so many guys like, yeah, I want to build a nitrous car, but man, then I need to get a bottle bath. I need to get this. I need to get that. I'm like, look, man, as long as you got your minimal safeties, good fuel, good spark, make sure you're supplying from a standalone, or if you have a dry kit that your aftermarket ECU is at least enriching it correctly. I'm like, it's really simple. You could really get away with a lot of horsepower and be competitive. You don't need all the fancy stuff. Like, granted, it helps, but you don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'd make life a lot easier at the track. Throw bottles in a bottle bath, heat them up. You're not having to constantly go to the car and heat bottles and things like that. I'm sure it would help. Which I'm sure they probably still have to maintain bottles as well, maybe with a bottle heater or something. But we usually try to heat them up and put them in the car, just keep them maintained.
Right on. Now, are you using on yours? I see a lot of guys, and I'm using it as well. My new nitrous setup, the quarter turn valve inside the car, along with 2 bottles. So you crack the bottles open. You got pressure on the line, but you don't have pressure to the solenoids until you crack open the quarter turn. Or how are you using that?
Yeah, I got a quarter turn on one of them. Well, I only have it on one of them. I don't have it on the other yet. I need to get another one. Get another filter and all that stuff for the other kit.
Right on, right on. And then since you touched on having a filter, do you feel that the nitrous filter is beneficial? Because I know myself, I've been kind of raw dogging it for a long time. No filter. I see some guys use them, some guys don't. Some guys say on a bigger nitrous kit it works. Something smaller doesn't really need it. How crucial do you feel a nitrous filter is for like a setup like yours?
Well, a friend of mine, he fills my bottles, and he uses a filter to fill the bottles, so his filter gets all the trash. But it's usually once a year. I mean, if you've seen the trash that come out of it, you would probably just stop using the nitrous until you got a filter put on.
Right on.
Unless whoever's filling your bottles has a filter, you know, going in as they're filling your bottle, which I'm sure they probably do.
Yes, yeah. I actually fill them at my shop that I work at, and we do have an inline filter. But I don't know how crucial. I know an old nitrous setup I had on one of my first cars. I had an inline filter, but I didn't know. Really, to me, it's kind of like I've gotten away with it so long, so many different cars, spraying two, even up to 300, and it was like I never ran a filter. I never really had an issue, but I didn't know how kind of crucial. Some people, obviously, you're spraying a lot more than I probably ever have, so you know kind of it has a little more.
You would be surprised at what we're spraying on the car.
If you want to share, go ahead. If not, it's completely understandable.
I'm not going to share, but if somebody wants to challenge what jets are in it, we can take bets on it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
It's probably on a lot less nitrous than what you guys are thinking.
Honestly, that's the thing. But how efficient nowadays nitrous systems are, like you don't even need a lot anymore to be competitive. Like you look at Tony, spraying 200 on it, going eights. We're spraying. Well, I guess I can't really say either on John's car, but we're spraying a good amount of that too, and that thing's been deadly competitive. And that one, I mean, we're so simple as far as like we're hitting it off a button. We don't even have a wide open switch, a TPS switch, none of that. So we're kind of just hoping it stays together and grabbing it and go. And it seems like the nitrous systems of 10 years ago are definitely not today's nitrous systems.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the induction solution, I mean, they knocked it out of the park. I mean, they have good, great customer support and, stuff like that. It's and the plate is, it's very efficient. I don't know about their foggers. I've never had one. I'd like to have one, but, maybe sometime or another, might get one and still keep the plate on it too, for a backup or something if we need it.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I mean, that's a big thing. Is like I'm seeing the evolution with plates is crazy on what you can do nowadays. I mean, even as far as like Nitrous Express with their direct port plates for a lot of the modern engines, or their crossbar entry kit, or like even other nitrous companies are making things as well, where you're able to spray a lot more out of a conventional style plate and not have distribution issues as compared to like 10 years ago, over 200 out of a plate. That was kind of unheard of.
Yeah. Yeah, they just wasn't efficient, and they was, a lot of cars got blowed up because they wasn't efficient.
Absolutely.
But there's just a few companies out there willing to keep going with it to try to bring nitrous back to the front.
Absolutely. And what do you feel like for the guys that are watching? You hear everybody say, "Oh, nitrous blows up motors. Nitrous blows up motors." And I told a lot of guys myself, bad usage blows up motors. Half-assing it blows up motors. Nitrous itself, it's the same thing as supercharging a car. It's the same thing as turbocharging a car. It's going to put the same abuse on the engine. What do you feel makes an efficient nitrous kit? What do you feel is the main culprit to keep it alive as compared to the main culprit that blows it up?
To me, people are what blows up nitrous cars. People are what blows up boosted cars. It doesn't matter. People are what blows it up because, lack of maintenance or, anything of that nature. I mean, it's just every one of them has their faults. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. That's the biggest argument. That's the biggest argument I tell a lot of guys, because that's, again, it you think by now how long nitrous has been around, the whole rumor of nitrous kills motors would be gone. But like I tell a lot of guys, my motor, a stock Gen 1 Coyote, lived on a 200 shot, no progressive, hit it out the hole and go, spray through the shifts. and it lived, 2 seasons, no issues, changing plugs, have good fuel, having my safeties. I go put, 12 pounds to the thing and it hangs a valve and blows up. So it's like, it's a perfect example of like, I'm not educated with turbos and I blew my motor up. Am I going to say that turbos blow up engines? No, but everybody's so easy to point the finger at the nitrous stuff and say, hey man, this is what's causing it, when it's laziness.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree
There you go.
100%.
There you go, guys. Everybody watching it that's scared of nitrous, stop being scared. Put a bottle on it, spray it.
Nope.
If you got boost, spray it with boost.
Nope.
But
I'm still
you gotta
scared.
know what you're doing though. That's the thing is guys like you, Jay, get away with it because you understand nitrous and you know what's involved, right? Because you have a history with it. Just
Yeah.
like Mike's got a long history with nitrous, so you guys know what you're doing, right?
Yep.
So
But the biggest
like
thing,
you said, that's
the biggest thing that I will tell everybody is, everybody at one point was uneducated. I mean, shit, myself,
Yeah.
I'm one of the stupidest people I know. And it's just asking the right questions, knowing who to ask, having reliable people to ask and rely on, and not being embarrassed to ask the questions. Look, everybody's new to something. You don't got to come in there and swing your dick and say, hey man, I'm the baddest nitrous racer, and this is the first time with a nitrous car. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, it's just asking the right questions, doing your research. Here's a crazy concept, guys. Read. You don't want to pick up a magazine? The internet is your friend. Ask the questions to Google. You don't want to ask the person? Google it. Read. Go back to the old school yellow bullet forums. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of information out there. And there's guys like Mike. There's guys like myself. There's plenty of people out there that know nitrous stuff, can point you in the right direction. Again, just coming down to laziness. If you're too lazy to ask, you'll never learn.
a good point there too from Pro-Tree videos. Maintenance
Yeah.
is a lot more with nitrous than people are lazy.
Yeah, I mean, you got plug changes. You got a lot more plug changes with nitrous. Don't get me wrong. So, you got to maintain bottle pressure. There is a lot more to the nitrous, I guess. In certain aspects of it. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that goes into, boosted applications as well that, you have to do before a race, I'm sure.
Yep.
If CO2 isn't on or, something like that or, whatever.
And I will say that's the biggest thing I'm noticing. Like when I went out to that 7-0 hat race that Phil was talking about, the video I put out this weekend, going back to the laziness thing. You look at the state of street racing nowadays, or really any racing. Guys got Teslas, they got these all-wheel drive automatic BMWs, the DCTs, they ship themselves, they got launch control. And you got to keep in mind, like, are these guys really going to do the research to put nitrous and spray it correctly when they don't even want to drive their own car? They want to sit there, put it on launch control and let it drive itself and just hammer the gas. And these are the same guys, at the end of the day, I tell myself, like, you got to learn, you got to do your research. These guys don't want to learn. They don't want to do their research. They don't even know how to read plugs. They don't even know what the jet charts are. They don't even know how to flow nitrous to make sure your solenoids are giving out the proper amount. I think it has a lot to do with the newer generation as well.
Barry Jewell is 100% right.
Yep.
Learn to read plugs.
Perfect timing for that, Barry.
A
Perfect
lot
timing.
of people don't know how to do that, and that's
Even-
pretty basic.
I've got a friend
Even
that
if
helped me out
yeah.
quite a bit. He's from Eastern Kentucky. He's really smart with the nitrous stuff. He's helped me a lot throughout the years. Anything I don't know or still to this day, if I have a question, if we're at the track and I need his help, he's just a phone call away. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He'll call me back or he'll, send me a message, whatever. If I've got something going on, need some help, or I'm stumped with something, he's always there to help me. He's been there for me since, I don't know. We started doing really good when he come on and started helping us. He said he wanted to see the car do good and, stuff like that. And, he was always with me. His name's Billy Justin Preston. He's always helped me out really good with the nitrous stuff.
Hell yeah. And that's a big thing. I mean, any sort of form of racing, when you start getting competitive, it's always good to have your right-hand man, somebody that's with you and knows exactly your routine and knows how you want your car ran. To this day, I'd like to give Phil a shout out, man. This dude has never been racing with me aside from one time, and this man knew how to set my car up first time out. It's just like having that good right-hand man when you're out at the track makes such a difference. It's almost as important as having the car set up ready to go on kill, for you to go rounds, basically. I feel like it's you got to have the right headspace and be able to drive. The car needs to be set up right, and you need to have somebody good on the line with you, and that really makes it a competitive combo.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Guy said, "Leave my Tesla Plaid alone." Oh, fucking plaids.
We never really got into the clutch. What clutch you running in that car, Mike?
Oh, you said it's classified.
Class I was it? Oh, okay.
Nice try, Phil.
Yeah, you said you got to take him out to dinner first.
Take you what to.
Yeah.
It came from AutoZone.
And you were running one of Garrett's slipper devices?
Yes,
Or
I am
no?
now.
Yeah, you are now. Okay,
Yes.
because
Oh, wow.
you did have a slipper clutch in it, right? I think I seen
Yeah,
you had
I
that
did
for
have
sale.
I did have
Yeah.
an adjustable clutch in it, and it's too much for me. You know what I mean? The clutch is just too much for me, so I decided to go diaphragm and just be done with it.
Yeah. How long were you running that slipper clutch for?
2.5 years, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, we kind of got it figured out, but like for the no prep stuff, it was harder for us to deal with it on like really awful backside stuff. So, we needed something, you know, that wouldn't lock up and instantly and stuff like that. So, Garrett reached out to me a long time ago and was talking about the clutch in the car, what was going on with it. And we got to talking, and he's kind of explained to me a lot on how the adjustable clutches worked and things like that. He was a big help with in the beginning as well with the clutch, and then he was talking about his slipper device that he was making, and I got one of those now, and we've been testing with this new clutch and the tamer that he's got, or that he come up with, and so far it's doing great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it seems everyone seems to be having lots of success with that unit that Garrett's putting out there. It's been a real game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love mine, but
I can just imagine too with the messing around with the different weights and getting under there between rounds, and I can imagine that could be a lot of an added stress between rounds versus playing around.
Well,
with
it's not as complicated as you. I mean, the weights. I mean, you either got the weights. Like in my case, it was we just put enough weights on it so that way the clutch would stay locked up in high gear and keep pulling and not slip. We never hardly ever got under the car to adjust the clutch ever. If we was getting under the car, it's usually to change the transmission out because we broke it.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't a ton of maintenance for you between rounds.
No, not between rounds, no. But I don't know. I've always just been super crazy about stuff. I don't know. I always pulled the clutch out after every race.
Yeah.
We race Saturday. I pulled the clutch and transmission out Sunday, and go over everything, make sure everything's good, put everything back together, change oil in the car. Get ready for the next weekend.
So you won't even let us know what the brand of clutch is?
No.
No shit. Oh shit.
I like this guy.
Jay's back. I like that.
I just moving stuff around. I'm closing out the garage. I'm trying to get ready to get this. I got to take old automatic to go test tonight, so that's gonna be a little weird. Hopefully, I don't grab the clutch pedal and launch it in reverse like I've done in the prior time driving an automatic. So,
What?
A good crew.
Yes.
A good routine is key to racing and being consistent. Yep. That's a huge part of it.
Yeah, like when I went up there with Jay for his race, like it helped that like I kind of already had a ballpark idea of what needed to be done, and then I did it. And then when I prep race or took my car to the track, like none of the guys that I know around here are Gen 1 guys or solid rear axle. There's like a few of them, but not a lot because they're all like IRS cars or auto cars. It's kind of difficult because I record it and then I'm like, okay, what do you think it needs? And then they'll say like tire pressure. I'm like, okay, and then we adjust tire pressure and it does like the same thing. I'm like, no, like we got to change something else. And then I look at the video because sometimes I don't get the video after a lot of my passes. And then like sometimes the rear end is like porpoising and shit. It's like, well, how the fuck is it doing that? And then just like, oh, I wish I had like someone more savvy like myself or Jay around.
Well, if you're ever up this way with the car, you know I got your back 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
So any of my guys here.
Yeah, actually, I don't mind that side of things. Like even when we were at the hill at Cash Days, like just helping Trevor out and shit. Like I don't know. I understand as a driver how important it is to have a good crew guy, someone
don't
good
see none
lining
of
you
'em.
up, someone good helping you out up at the line, right? So it's kind of cool to be that guy sometimes too, help others out.
It's
Let's see
honestly, it's
this.
like almost crucial.
Oh, okay. Dig or die. We was
How long
talking
is
about
it?
that a while ago.
How long does it
think
take to change transmission?
I think we was back in the staging lanes in about 15 or 18 minutes from the time we pulled into the trailer to the time we got back to staging lanes.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I thought I was a
That's
badass
awesome.
when I did it in like 45 minutes. And my car no, I ain't.
Yeah,
got
but I
that.
mean, I can't, you know, it wouldn't been possible without my buddies and you know my wife and you know everything like that
Yeah.
helping. So
That's badass, man.
Oh yeah.
That's badass. Oh,
10
and
minutes.
that's making me think like I need to come down race with you guys, man. I need to come race with Phil some more, and I need to go up north and race with Chris, man. I need to be with my boys.
you need to come down south and race.
I'd
Yeah.
really like to. I'd really like
Yeah, it's different down here.
to. Like I said, all the Popeye stuff you're posting, I'm like, man, that's my jam right there. That's the kind of stuff I want to go to. So, I like the grudge stuff. I'm getting used to being the class racer, I guess, and like doing the shootouts and stick shift class and all that. But at the end of the day, man, I really love I love the grudge stuff, man. I really do. But just got to get faster. And I guess that's, I've mentioned on here before. That's what I'm building the other car for, so we can do a little bit of that grudge stuff.
Amy said time we got through the crowd and back to the trailer and transmission was already
I'm
out.
cutting out here.
Yeah, we wasn't playing around. We was trying to make it because they done made the call for small tire back to the lanes. We was running 2 classes that night.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you were doing that night. I met you there too when I raced you in the semis at Dig or Die. We didn't get to chat too much because you were running to grab the other car and back and forth.
Yeah, yeah.
On a mission. Now, what would you say your favorite race is?
My favorite race.
Yeah.
To date, probably. I guess it would probably have to be Dig or Die. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those bucket list race. I say I've always had a good time at Dig or Die the 2-3 years that I've gone. Dig or Die. I haven't been to War in the Woods yet. I feel like I got to get there.
War in the Woods was fun. I mean, we kind of had a bad experience with the pits and stuff, which we can't. Nobody can control Mother Nature, so you can't really blame, nobody for that. You know what I mean?
So you didn't like the mudslide? I thought it was great.
Oh well.
I loved it, man. We got stuck about maybe 6 times. I think we got stuck trying to unload John Leslie's car. So that was not a good time. But I mean, it's a damn good race, and Jeff Thomas knows how to take care of his people. But man, was that an experience?
Yeah, I was stressing for Tony because I know how Tony is anal with his car. I'm like, he ain't gonna like that.
He was parked beside of us the whole entire weekend, and then he moved down toward down
Down by Red Horse.
Yeah, that's where he moved to. Which I don't blame him. That is a nice car he's got. I wouldn't want it trashed up and muddied up, but like I said, it is a very nice car, so I wouldn't want it in the mud or anything like that either. I took saran wrap and wrapped my tires front and rear to get through the pits.
Yep, I saw
Keep
that.
from putting mud on the tires.
Yeah.
I saw you do that. I looked right at John. I said, man, we should have done that shit. That's smart. I was a little jealous. I ain't gonna lie.
You said Jeff Thomas, like that. That's also the guy that valves Vikings and stuff, right?
Yep. Yeah. If you're looking for no prep Vikings, Jeff Thomas is the only guy you should be talking to. And if you're looking for prepped and just overall valving and rebuilds for Vikings, Ron Galbraith of Afterworks out of Texas is the man you want to talk to. Now, if you want to do some AFCOs and Penske's, well, you already know who to hit up. So,
Yeah, Ryan was asking about that earlier. I forgot to mention that.
right on, right on. Yeah, those are the guys, man. Jeff Thomas got his stuff down when it comes to those Vikings. Even though I work for who I work for, I still have a set of Jeff Thomas fronts on my car, and they have done me very well. I see what
Ryan
you're trying
can't
to
get
do
a hold
there.
of Kelly. Where'd he go?
I can't talk about it. That's all I can say is I can't talk about it.
So I guess with KD, Mike, you got lots of experience there from the past. But what did you think of Cash Days at the Hill? Because was that the first one you had gone to? That specific event?
I guess the Cash Days at the Hill, it probably was the first one, but we used to race there. I don't know, it was Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
Back when it was that, we raced there, quite often. Me and Chris Cook. There was quite a few more of us that would, we would make the trip there and race and drive back home. I think it's 4.5 hours for me, something like that. And I think it's a little further for Chris.
Yeah.
But, it's all in all, it's a good time there.
How long had it been since you last ran there?
4 years.
4 years, okay. Do you feel like the surface changed much, or pretty similar
No.
to what it was 4 years prior?
No, I still think it's just about like it's always been. It might be a little rougher now.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, no, I still think it's the same. I mean, the water burnout might have toned it down a little bit in the first round, but I think after some passes were made, I don't think it really mattered anymore.
I need redemption from Cash Days. Oh, it's Two Valve Racing. Is that Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
That's the homie Brendan.
Oh, I didn't realize that's who it was. Okay, yeah, Brendan had that Two Valve. Clearly, he ran. He ran Mike first round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two Valve Racing. Yeah.
Yeah, we pulled into the lanes. I seen the car. And I was like, oh man. I was like, I'm really dreading this. The car looks awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
I really was dreading it. So well, I guess
I'd say
a short-lived trip.
he did well. The car seemed to work pretty good because that's a pretty fresh setup for him, I believe, from what he was saying. I don't think he has
Yes,
a ton
it
of
is.
passes on it on no prep. Yeah.
I feel like he at least I think he just started racing it this year. I know he was building it a lot over the winter and getting everything going over the winter, but I think these are like his first actually competing and going rounds in that car. So props to him though, man. That dude, busy schedule, being a shop owner and dealing with a lot of the high end cars he deals with, and he goes out and he travels and he races, man. I got nothing but respect for that guy.
Yeah, no, super cool dude.
Fucking Ryan. Hate you.
That old Fox small block Ford runs pretty good.
You like that, Ryan? You like that, buddy? Matching Phil. These guys are out of pocket, man. The comments are out of pocket tonight.
You should have seen the earlier ones. I had to fucking mute my microphone about.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Speaking of what Ryan just said, I'm gonna mute my mic and my camera, so I don't dox myself.
Wonder what the hell he's up to. Indeed.
Probably about
Maintenance.
getting a fight with the HOA lady over his trash cans.
Oh, it looks like Brendan was at King of Columbus then.
All right, we are
To the
home.
semis. Do you talk to Chris Cook much, Mike, or?
Yeah. I talk to him quite often, at least probably once a week.
Okay. What's he up to?
I think he's going to do a drag and drive car.
Oh shit, eh?
Yeah, he bought a '73 Nova, big block
Yeah.
Chevy, and 4-speed.
Yeah. Does he still have the Fox?
He gave it to his son.
Oh, okay. So is his son going to run that? Then that's the plan.
As far as I know, I think that's what their intentions are. I think he's going to do a turbo LS. Maybe I'm not sure if he's going to stay with the stick shift or he's going to go. If he's going to put an automatic in the car, I'm not sure on that part.
Okay. And I think it's Caleb. I think I met him. Caleb,
Yeah, Caleb.
Right? Yeah, I met him. Yeah, cool kid. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because I didn't see much from Chris for the past couple of years, so I was wondering what was going on with him in the car. So he's going to that drag and drive life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. I think that's what he's. I believe that's what his intentions are.
Yeah. No, Chris is another super cool, super humble, nice guy. I know when I met him that first year at Digger Dive, we chatted quite a bit, and super cool dude. Very
Yeah.
humble as well, like yourself, Mike. Not like J Mac over here.
What I do? I do fucker.
Aggressive.
You guys suck.
Yeah, so I guess Brendan was at King of Columbus, AJ.
Yeah. Am I in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's looking weird on my screen. I don't know. It says I'm on backstage. Only the host can see me.
Oh, I can.
Scared.
Well,
Well, guys, it was great chatting with you all. But
Yeah.
5 o'clock comes pretty
Oh.
fast. So
Oh yeah.
100%. Definitely appreciate you being on here, Mike. Good luck at Virgo's race coming up, and definitely be following along with where you go from here. And I'm sure I'll run into you again at some point here in the
absolutely.
future. So.
Thanks for having me
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, no worries, Mike. Have a great night, buddy.
Thank you.
Y'all
You have a
too.
good night.
Y'all do the same.
Okay.
Let's see where we at.
And there was 3.
All right. I like this guy.
I put-
This guy's cool.
Oh yeah, Mike's good shit. I ended up throwing up the comments. There's a little thing here that said show comments on stage, so I tossed that on there because I just couldn't keep up. As we were chatting, there was lots of comments rolling in tonight. So
Yeah. Oh, a lot of it was Brian, but
As per usual.
I thought Josh
Oh.
would jump on also. But like some of the stuff Brian was saying was insane.
I know I'm just scrolling back to see some of it. Holy shit, he was going hard.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know what he's on, but I need whatever he's on.
yeah. He was talking to me earlier today, and he's like, "Man, you never fucking work and whatnot." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You work at Waffles, don't you? You work like the overnight shift." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "The fucking bacon needs to be flipped." No, I don't want
shit.
turvy.
Yeah, that's all Turvey's thing. Well, Phil's number 3.
J Mac still got that country Wi-Fi. He upgraded.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, it's
That's
good
good,
now. It's like high
He's
quality.
good.
The problem was I wasn't
He's
on
Gucci.
Wi-Fi. I was out in the garage.
Clutch kicking for the win. Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. No other way.
I love girls getting into the sport. Yeah, that's super cool that Mike's daughter's out there doing that too.
Yeah, just don't motivate her to get into the sport because then she's gonna be better at it than I am. And I'm gonna have to explain myself.
I think Brian Rogers is selling a fucking strain gauge. If anyone's looking for it, but
Don't do it, Phil. I'll punch you.
no, I'm not doing it. I saw my
Oh,
MTW
sleep.
shifter.
Sleepovers at Marcus's.
So, Phil, what do we got to do to get you out here Saturday, man?
Well, it's like kind of a difficult decision because, like, you know, I don't have like vacation time put in right now, and I have a appointment on Friday morning that I cannot miss.
So go Friday morning and then see if you can fly out Friday night. I will literally, I don't care if it's 3 in the morning. I will come pick you up. You can crash at my place. You can whatever, or you got your place, obviously. And I will pick you up in the morning. We'll drive to the track, and I'll drop you back off home at night. I'll even drive you to the airport if you need to. I got
Okay,
you.
okay, Marcus, you gonna one up that?
Well, Marcus would be like a day trip, and like, you know, his car is very similar to what I'm putting together. So I don't know, man. I think it's better to go there, even though he's going to be in the gambler shootout.
Oh,
So he's
yeah.
going to be racing Turbo 400 cars, Power Glide
Yeah,
cars.
you sent me
Yeah.
this shit.
God,
Let me try to
thought
get
we
it
were
up on the
boys.
screen.
that was boys, Phil.
Okay,
Our
let's
brother's
see
going to be up
where
there. You could fucking harass him.
I don't want to
just keep
harass
hearing
him. I like your
Popeyes, and
brother.
it's making me hungry.
Your brother's more laid back. You're more of like the like I want to bully him, but he's like a good friend. I got his back, but I want to bully him. Like nobody can call him retarded except me.
I'm the only reason.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this
Oh,
is
Popeyes as a guy.
yeah, and he doesn't
Oh,
look
okay.
like Popeye the Sailor Man either.
No?
No shit, Sherlock.
Not chewing spinach and flexing.
No.
I
Well,
got
let's
these
take a look.
4
Well, let's show-
jokes.
Oh, there's not. Hey, it does. Hey, there he is.
Oh, fuck.
No, that's not.
There
That's
he
not
is.
what he looks like.
Don't get me started, Chris. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Don't do it. I'm already struggling to get views on my videos because I keep saying shit.
Okay, where's this damn event? How do I get back? There we go. Oh, so this looks like these grudge videos that you share all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually one going on
Alabama.
this weekend too. There's one up in Chicago. The Sean Shields throwing that cancer awareness race for your cure at US 41. So if anybody's watching on here and you're within an hour or two from Chicago, go support Sean Shields' event, man. Race for your cure. They're all putting money toward getting cancer patients, Ubers and stuff like that to make it to their treatments. They donate to. So any of you guys want to see some grudge racing up here in the Chicago area? That's where it's at. A lot of big names in the grudge scene are going to be at 41 this weekend.
So Ryan supports Phil and other females getting into drag racing. That's
I can't
good.
see any of these comments. What is going on?
Oh,
It's wild because like Ryan doesn't drag race.
I know. I think I seen a comment too. He was wanting one of Garrett's slippers as well.
Well, yeah. So he has a fox body now, and that.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got a fox body now. So
Yeah, that's gonna be a super interesting build. We've been talking a lot about. So
he's got a lot of work to do. I seen a reel and like his buddy was touching everything and it was like disintegrating.
Yeah.
I've never seen car parts disintegrate like that before. I'm like, what the fuck?
It made me feel a lot better about my ass then.
I've literally never everything the guy touched it just disintegrated.
Yeah.
it was pretty insane.
I immediately pulled up a picture of my ass down on my phone and I'm like, it's all right. You're not that bad. I fucking think that's a trailer park Lamborghini if you ask me.
Oh yeah, you get two if you go to Wisconsin. You got Jay and Garrett
Yeah. You get
Yeah,
two
there's
of
gonna
them.
be a lot of people I know there.
and Kim.
And I heard Jasso 50 of the Amory is going to be up there too. So we got some Amory members that are going to be up there. You telling me you ain't going to show up? We did all this free fez, get them out of jail. We broke you out.
Oh yeah.
We want to come see us?
Yeah.
What's up with that? You got
That free fez also.
Fucking jailbird.
free fest.
You know what? I'm going to tell your parole officer. They're going to take your ass back to the booty house.
I paid bail, man.
I was dying. I don't even know how I thought of it. I was like catching the live, like Alex's live, and it's like 10 minutes in, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hashtag free fez. Smashed it in the comments. And then all of a sudden more people are like, free fez. What's going on with Fez? What's going on with Fez? Oh, it was hilarious.
That was the best
Yeah.
thing ever, man.
I watched the replay on it. He's like, look, let's see what's going on with his profile. He's like, I posted something 6 weeks ago, so I guess free full fez. He got in trouble.
That shit was awesome, man. Oh, God. Why
Any
are
chance you
people
guys going to Meg's for Neo Stick Shift Series, August 23rd? Meg's? That's Ohio, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. The only traveling I got for me for the rest of this year, because I got a lot of fucked up shit happening in my life right now. Only traveling I got is Mod Nats, so I can hang out with the boys, and probably PRI. It's really all I got going on for this year, which PRI, hopefully we can get Phil, Chris, Garrett, get the boys together for PRI, maybe do a live from there. We'll see what happens, if that's something we can make happen, but it's only, at least for me, that's all my traveling. It's all bad right now.
Yeah, we all got some shit going on.
Mostly
Unfortunately,
Phil
I was, yeah.
getting arrested.
Yeah,
That's
blowing
crazy.
up the car. Well, I don't know if you could say my car blew up when it was technically still running when I pulled it apart.
I
So I guess your
Huh?
car won't be ready for mod nuts, right?
No,
No.
no.
Do you plan on going?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there
Amen.
Okay.
just to hang out.
Yeah, I got to start getting on the planning for that.
You're bringing your car?
That's the plan. Well, I was gonna see how things worked out after this weekend, but I guess
How
I'll
about
break the news here. I won't be racing this weekend, so gotta put down my dog of 13 years on Friday. So yeah, just don't think my. I think it's just we've got a young dog as well. It's about 3 years old, so I don't want to leave him alone after doing that. So I'm bowing out for this weekend, unfortunately. So I will not be at St. Thomas, but I still suggest everyone get out there to Meisner's event because it will be a blast. I know Tony and Tess are on their way there as we speak. So looks like Mod Nats will probably be where I'm headed, which is crazy because that's October. And,
Yeah, I wanted to make FL2K this year just to spectate this year, but I don't think that's even in the hands for me. So I think I can swing Mod Nats, and then other than Mod Nats, like maybe World Cup and then PRI, and then get the car ready and finished for GX2K.
Yeah,
and that's in what, the spring?
Yeah, March.
Yeah, March. Yeah, I thought so.
I want to do you a solid, Chris, because I know obviously I won't be taking my car to Mod Nats, but I think we're going to try a little something on your car that weekend. I'm going to take these AFCOs off my car, revalve them for what we're going to do with your car, and we're going to slap them on.
I'm down.
I'm going to let you try out the AFCOs and see what you think.
Let's do it. And we also, if I'm going to Mod Nats, Garrett's going to be there with a device in hand.
Hell yeah.
I want the Garrett install at Mod Nats. That's the deal. If I'm going to Mod Nats, Garrett's installing my slipper device.
That's how it was last year for me. He installed it in my car, or it was like a tag team effort. So we both worked together to do it, but he showed me a lot.
So it looks like at Mod Nats I might be rocking some AFCOs up front and
I'll bet.
in a third leg.
Yeah.
I get you set up. With some. Let me see what I can do as far as fronts, but I know for sure rears. I got you. So
Down to try.
but I know you
Try
also
whatever.
like to do a little bit of backside no prep. So if I do let go of the TRSs, you're first one in line for those.
Yeah, but I honestly, man, like I don't know. Like I said, I got lots of interest in drag and drive. I just got to get the car set up for it. More so, just get a hitch on it and just I got to sort out, like, you guys might know more on this, but I think with Sick Week, like, the tech is, like, super tight, right? So
Yeah.
I'm kind of, I don't know if you got, my car's a 14, right? So as far as I understand, I don't need a cage.
No, you're good.
But how's it work with a glass roof? Like that, I sent a question
You're
actually
good.
to Sick Week.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, well, it's just I'd hate to drive, especially to an event like that, and then get axed out for not having the right.
Well, they wouldn't
right?
like X you out. They would just restrict you, if anything, to 10L.
Yeah.
But I doubt they're going
Yeah,
to
I
do
guess
that.
true.
I doubt they would do that because it's a 14.
Yeah, I never got a response back to my email that I sent in, but I can imagine they get a ton of questions and shit. But I got to figure out. I think I got to get one of those NHRA license as well too. One of
Oh,
those
you're gonna be
deals.
professional as fuck.
Oh,
Well, I think
shit.
you have to have it. You have to have
Really?
it to run that shit. Yeah.
I think for Sick Week you do. Yeah, I don't have NHRA license.
Well,
Because the first year that Billy went and Bill, like I don't think they ran because they couldn't because they just did like the sick ward or whatever
I think they were restricted to 10L.
or 10. Oh, okay. So that maybe that's what it is. I just got to get really figure that shit out on what's going on there. But yeah, oh,
I'm
there
back.
you go.
Back. Phone fell. Using a water bottle to hold it up.
Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, she can relate, unfortunately, and I can relate, unfortunately. Sucks.
Oh, it's never-
Ryan, with the third leg, like a lot of cars a lot of stick shift cars already have one. Like the Honda guys, they have one of their own. And they just use it for launching. And the Honda guys with the crazy X front wheel drive cars, they just yank it into gear. Like they don't use the clutch to shift.
Ford Takeover. I think I looked at that. I think he asked me about that.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's a fun event too.
That's a fucking hike for me. I think that was like
Yeah, it's a whole ride.
quite all.
You guys want to go hang out with Rev and Evan, bro?
Oh wow! Is he still posting videos? I haven't seen him come up
Yeah,
on my feed
He
in
is.
time.
So, sometimes he has some videos that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put this on as background noise. It's not bad, but like the guy's kind of like corny. I feel like that he's like, if you took muscle Mustangs and fast forwards from like '99 and turned it into a video series, he's exactly what that is, but with
Well,
less
because he
information.
wasn't he with like Motor Trend or something, or he was with some outlet for drag racing, media outlet prior
Well, I think
to.
wasn't he with Race Pages Digital or something like that, NMRA stuff?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's
what
what-
NMRA.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure he's a good dude, but he's just. I'm like, man, you're very stale. You're very stale.
I did actually see that. No Prep Mania does have a second chance race for stick shift. I seen that. I can't remember where I seen that. That was like today or yesterday. I noticed that.
I'm not making fun of you by any means, but like that's crazy. Like, I spent this amount of dollars to drive there. I spent this amount of dollars on my car. I already bought buy-in. I lost. Hell yeah, I won $300. Fucking crazy. God damn it! I hate being a racer.
Yeah.
It's like we're so stupid.
Evan followed me.
Dude, I thought
Oh.
I was king of the world when I did the stick shift race and I won first round, and then it rained, and then I got paid.
Oh, is that
Oh,
Mr.
Who
Garrett?
showed up?
Is that Mr. Garrett?
Yes, it is.
That's
He's
one
here.
beautiful motherfucker right there.
He's right now.
Hey,
He
buddy.
must have heard me.
I don't know how
Just
to go
talking about
my.
you.
How you doing?
Like I was trying to get off work. I'm good. Leg store. I did legs today, but I got to go ride in a truck for 18 hours in Wisconsin. So that legs ain't gonna be too good.
So, what's the plan for Saturday? What time you need me at the track, and what are we doing?
We gonna put cap on some fools, man. That's what we're doing.
All right, so I will be taking Saturday off, and I'll be
What?
coming out to you.
Yeah. Well, we'll be in Wisconsin tomorrow. We're actually leaving at night, so Heath is gonna drive the first leg. So
Holy shit.
yeah, and then when we get to like Tennessee, then we'll swap out, and then but we should be there sometime. I don't know. I'd say probably sometime just after lunch tomorrow. But it's, like I said, it's pulling the trailer with all the stops and in between and whatnot. It's probably going to be somewhere around 16 to 18 hours.
Well, obviously, if you need anything, let me know. I got race fuel, nitrous, whatever we need. Let me know.
Yeah. Yeah. You got any black
Yeah,
bottles?
Actually, there's one in the freezer. There's one in the freezer I gotta fill.
I
Fuck.
I could see every pixel on Garrett's screen there.
That's rough.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Hold up, he's about to go to a park now.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'll go to the park.
Probably safer in his neighborhood.
Let's see if I can get on the. Hold on.
Come on,
Let me
Chris.
see if I can get on the Wi-Fi router here. Hold on.
I gotta go there. man.
Wi-Fi.
I mean, it looks good now.
Well, actually, speaking of that, what time is it? It's I don't know what time it is.
8:40 for you.
Yes. So speaking of going to a bad neighborhood, I actually probably should get running here because I got to go test the ZL1 and make sure that everything is good to go. And I got to go to Southside, Doty, baby.
Nice.
So hopefully I come back and I'm in one piece so I could be there for Garrett on Saturday. Garrett, if I have gunshot wounds, you know what happened.
It's that time. It's gonna happen. It's kind of like a rite of passage. But
Well, fellas, I will, Garrett, I'll see you Saturday, and I'll be messaging you guys in a little bit once I get over to the road and make some hits. But I'm going to dip off so I can get going on this.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right, fellas.
Yeah,
Good talking to you guys tonight.
I got about. I don't know, but I just want to pop in and check with the homies, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought I was
Well,
missing something. I thought I was missing something important, Garrett, but he didn't say
Oh.
shit.
Well, safe travels, Garrett, on the road tonight.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, we're gonna. Like I said, we'll be there for probably some days, photos and videos, stuff like that. So, we'll sign somebody's forehead if they. Hey, look at you.
You guys hear what I'm hearing?
That Hank was
Clanker.
There's a whole bunch of pinging and you smiling.
Yeah, it's right. I'm out in the boonies right now. They don't have it here.
Yeah, she's chopping hard.
Anyways, but I'll I'll check in tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good, bro.
All right, bud.
All right, we'll talk to you later, brother. And then there was two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well,
Have you ever raced your car on like prep before?
just like testing tune, which hasn't been great prep because I was just
I think if
testing
you
the
race
car.
your car at SGMP, you'll do like a low 9-second car pretty easily.
Oh, I don't know if it'd go that quick, but
You know,
if the air's good and
the air's
the
good.
consistency good, I think the car's got a 970 in it, maybe a 960.
But like you're on the 2.6 upper, right?
I don't know. Mine's millimeter 69, whatever that.
Oh yeah, 69. Like that's basically the same pulley combo I was running on my car, and I went 940. So
Yeah, because the car's been 990s. That's at 140 miles an hour, I think, or 141 miles an hour.
yeah,
So I think it's probably got like a 970 in it, maybe. She's still stock motor, bro.
if I still have the blower stuff, you know, I have a 65 millimeter pulley you can put on the car. Or should
You'd have to grind. I think you'd have to grind down the.
Oh shit, you do.
Yeah, because like that fucking 69 just fit. And I was like, when I put it on, I'm like, damn. I'm like, how would you even put a 65 on this? I think I read after the fact that you have to get the snout machined. Yeah.
Like my snout's already machined and stuff for it, so I could put a 2.4 on it, but I never got around to it because I had the 20%
No shit.
also. But I don't
Oh,
know.
that'd
It
be
was
sick.
fun. It's time to move on now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy the twins. That's ideally the way to go, like realistically, if you want to go fast, right? You're not using the motor to to power the turbos, right? You're not.
No,
It's
3 horsepower or whatever they say.
It's just, yeah, it really is the way to go if you want to go fast. Just there's more components and more shit to deal with, but hey, that's going fast. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So what I should do before we get going is do an official shout out for Meisner's event on Saturday. See if I can figure out how to share my screen again. Share screen. Here. No, that's not. What am I doing? I got 10,000 windows open, that's why. There we go. Alright. So there's Jay's event at St. Thomas, locally here. Summer shootout this Saturday, August 9th. So he's got the stick shift class going. Tony will be out there for that. I think there's probably... Shit, I think I've seen 6 or 7 cars that locked in for the stick shift class. So that should be a good time. They got a few other classes too, modern. I think they got like a small tire class. They don't call it small tire, call it something else. Outlaw 28s, I guess. So I had a lot of fun there last year. Kind of Sucks I'm gonna miss it, but kind of is what it is at this point. And then the following day, let me get John's race up here. Another local stick shift race. We're getting there. There it is. Yeah, so there's John's race. They got stick shift class, small tire, outlaw, daily driver. Got a bunch of good stuff going on there. That's a fun event there too at Grand Bend. That's a true backside race on the lapping track. So it's actually not on the quarter mile track there. It's on the open lapping track. But that should be a good one. John always puts on great events. So another one, anyone in the area should be getting out and checking that out. I got a bunch of classes, pretty much a class for everyone. So if you can, get out there and support those events this weekend. Obviously the event in Wisconsin as well that Garrett and Heath and Jay will be attending, and potentially Phil, unless the offer from Marcus is greater than Jay's offer.
I think it is, because it's like there's a lot more I can learn off of Marcus's car.
Yeah,
Run.
Bit easier for you too. You don't have to catch a flight for that one, right?
Right. Like last week, I was supposed to go on vacation. I missed my flight. So.
Well, you were locked up.
Yeah, I was locked up, and then I got searched by TSA, and then because I got locked up, so they were looking for me.
Yeah. Well, I guess whichever route you decide to go, I'm sure you'll have a good time either way at the Popeye race there or at Wisconsin with Jay and Garrett.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess that wraps up tonight. Put some footage up, yeah. I still haven't even started editing the video from Cash Days Up the Hill. Mind you, there wasn't too much excitement going on there, but
hopefully you got your burnout video in there of you when you were driving off the track and stuff.
I'll have to, actually, I think I asked Ben, because Ben gave me a bunch of footage, and I don't think he was recording. I'll just have to go rip it off the live stream.
Yeah.
And slap it in the video when I get around to it. It's just been super hectic with everything in this shop build and now more shit, so. But, hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can get focused on getting the mod knots. Because I guess the car's good, so. Now it's just figuring out what the hell I'm going to do. Probably get, I think people get RVs and shit brought in there, eh? Maybe rent an RV.
When I went to SGMP the last time, I had an Airbnb, and then I just go there at the end of the day. But they shut the track down like kind of early. It's not like you're racing up until like midnight. Then you turn back around at 7 a.m. Like, no, it's not like that. It's pretty good downtime. Oh,
okay. So do a lot of people just get Airbnbs and shit then in hotels?
Airbnbs or a hotel, probably the way to go. Like RVs, like I don't know, it's priced and it's like the same amount of money,
Yeah.
So,
I just figured sometimes I know that people camp out at the track kind of thing and vibe out at night.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. I know I've seen at some events you can rent RVs, get them dropped off or whatever, and just crash in the RV for the weekend. And
you could camp out on your trailer if you wanted.
Yeah, I don't know by then if I'll be ready with the enclosed or if it'll still be open, because right now the enclosed is packed with shit and storage. So I haven't even put the car in that trailer yet. So
yeah,
good thing I didn't sell the open trailer. So Old Faithful's kicking around if I do need to get anywhere eventually. I think I will still keep the open trailer though. It's nice having the open trailer for some things.
Yeah, Ryan said you gotta. What the fuck did he say earlier? It was like at the beginning of the show. He said you had to stop playing Tim Allen.
Yeah, I seen that.
Down.
I know it's pretty. Oh, there it is. Chris needs to stop playing house and thinking he's Tim Allen up to the time post racing. He ain't wrong, man. He ain't wrong. Fuck, I've gone to one race this year. So yeah, it's not looking. It's not looking good. So hopefully get the shit together and hit up Mod Nats and get going there.
Yeah.
That should be a fun time, regardless. So, yeah. All right. Well, I guess that wraps that up, and yeah, we'll shut her down and I guess catch everyone again in a couple weeks, and then we'll have some updates at that point with how the boys make out this weekend. And Phil, you're moving, aren't you? You're going to California?
Yeah, at the end of September. So.
Oh, okay. So
That's
shit,
what
you're
I
gonna
thought.
have to fly from California to Mod Nats.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do. I'm not
Awesome.
gonna drive because I'm not bringing my car or anything. And even if I were to race on this side of the country, I think it's better off just shipping the car.
Yeah, well, most of the racing is on this side of the country, so
I know,
that's a
like
shit.
there's drag and drive, but I think that's what I'm about to kind of do with the car also, because that's the only other class or race that has a stick shift class.
At that side. Oh, you could always keep your car out on this side, just like Tony does.
I could do that also.
Yeah, there's options. Well, I'm sure by then maybe you'll have multiple race cars, so.
Yeah, we'll see. I only have one for now.
All right, we'll shut her down. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to Mike McCoy, the real McCoy. I dropped his Facebook down in the comments, so if you want to go check him out, follow him along for his stick shift journeys. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, Phil, for being on tonight. And Jay, and we'll catch you guys in a couple weeks.
Yep, see you then.
All right, later, buddy.